morning, students. Today's class is for BBA second year students. And dear students, as you all know, my subject is business environment and business law. In the last class, we have already completed the various characteristics of business. So, in today's class, we will discuss another major topic, that is importance of business, which is a very important question from exam point of view. Importance of business. Importance of business. Dear students, in today's competitive market, the importance or the role of business is increasing day by day. The role or importance of business is increasing day by day, hence it is very much essential to know the or understand the importance of business. Why? Because only because there is the concept of business, then only we are able to receive or get back the desired goods as well as services to our doorstep, or we are able to receive the various desired goods or products that we want from day-to-day basis. All these things is possible because the concept of business is there. So what are the various importance of business? There are 6 to 7 importances. Let's discuss them one by one in a very detailed manner. First point, economic development of the country. Dear students, due to business, the economic growth, the economic stabilization, the economic strengthness is increasing day by day. This is because when the country makes more amount of business, then only the economic development can be possible. Without business, without the concept of business, no business activity can be made possible. Hence, the owners of the business is not able to earn sufficient money. Now, if the owners of the business is not able to earn sufficient money, how they can contribute towards the economic growth? So, from the entrepreneur's point of view, means the owner's point of view, earning of profits is highly essential. Let's take one practical example which will understand the concept of how business plays a vital role in the economic development of the country. Let's take a practical example. students, as we all know, right now lockdown is going on. As I remember, from March 14th, 2021, 2020, sorry, 2020, not 21. So from this year, March 14th onwards, lockdown process is going on. There are lockdown 1.0, there was lockdown 2.0 and lockdown 3.0, which ends at 3rd May 2020, last month, 3rd of May. So from March 14th to 3rd May 2020, complete India was under lockdown. No business activities was going on during the phase March 14th to 3rd of May, approximately 50 days. If you calculate, approximately 50 days, 50 दिन के लिए पूरा भारत बंद रहा, लॉकडाउन 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 ऐसा करके. After May 3, on 1st May, our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, have a close discussion with the various chief ministers of different states. So the chief ministers of different states should have suggested various things or should have shared their own opinion with our Honorable PM. Now in that meeting, what the end result was, no doubt, there will be the COVID-19 or Corona effect in the country. But if we further completely lock down India, then forget about Corona. One very critical situation will arise, that is financial crisis. So they have decided in the meeting, irrespective of the COVID-19 effect in India, we have to go for, we have to plan for, we have to open up various activities, various or spread up various activities. That's why from 1st June onwards, the unlock one process start. Unlock one process start, where every restrictions, if not completely relaxed, but still there are various relaxations. So what I mean to say is, by giving the practical example, there will be the COVID-19 effect, as the specialist doctors are suggesting that the Corona or the COVID-19 effect will place its emergence till 2021 or for almost 1 year. So there will be the COVID-19 effect. Despite of the fact that we have to open up various other activities, we have to go for other various activities. That's why various activities were opened up. Right now, if we take certain examples, the train, or we talk about transportation, trains were running right now, no doubt. 200 special trains were exactly running right now, but still there are trains running. Recently, buses is also running. As you all know, there are certain private buses who are running. Along with that, the OSRTC is also running its own buses from Monday onwards. In fact, last Monday onwards, the business hours has been increased. Earlier it was 7 AM to 1 PM, but right now it is morning 7 AM to 7 PM. So the businessman is able to make its business for 7 AM to 7 PM. Similarly, all other sectors, even You should heard the news, the big MNCs in Bangalore, Chennai, metros like Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, is Gujarat, Ahmedabad, in also opening right now. So what I mean to say, all the business, India is expanding its business activities. We cannot sit idle with folded hands because Corona is there. If such things will exist for another 2 months, it means if completely there was a lockdown till now, then forget about COVID-19. There will be a huge amount of financial crisis. All the employees will definitely going to lose their jobs. So business, from this you should understand what is the real value of business in any country, not only in India but also in any country. The country has to plan for or has to go for business opportunities. Only when there is the business, then only the revenue will come to the government, and then only the country can run in a very smooth manner, and then only the economic development can be possible. If there is no business, there is no profit, then there is zero economic growth and development of the country. So with the practical example, people should able to understand what is the real importance of business in our day-to-day life. What is the real importance of business in our day-to-day life? So any business always helps in economic development of the country. For any country's economic development, it is very much highly essential that the country should go for the economic development or has to go for the various business activities. Without business, no country can able to survive. So the first and foremost importance of business is that every business activity is always lead to economic development of the country. Fine. Let's move to another point. Utilization of the resources. Number 2 is utilization of different resources of the country. What does it mean or what does it indicate? Utilization means there are different resources like the resources of the business includes land, labor, capital, organization. So these are the various resources. बिजनेस का रिसोर्स क्या है? लैंड एक रिसोर्स है, लेबर एक रिसोर्स है, कैपिटल एक रिसोर्स है, और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खुद का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज ए होल भी एक रिसोर्स है. सो द बिजनेस always try to make use of optimum use, means the best use. The best use of the different resources, land, labor, capital. How? See, suppose first resource is land. In what way we should able to use our land so that the land will give us maximum benefit. If the business is a manufacturing unit, then the business unit has to plan for the optimum utilization of land, what way we should use our land so that it will give us maximum benefit, in what way the remaining areas or the left out portion of the land should be utilized in a maximum manner, or what should be the design and layout of the land, what should be the design and layout of the land, what should be our plant's design so that our the total land space can easily be utilized properly. Take the example of the different pujas, that is Ganesh Puja or Saraswati Puja at our college. At the time, what we are thinking, the place where we do the puja, the land or the total area should be a spacious one, because only when there is sufficient space, then only the students can able to sit and be participate in the festival or puja. So just like that, that's a small example I am giving you. So just like that, the company has to plan accordingly to utilize its resource of land in a very effective manner. Thus the utilization of land. Second part, our labor. Dear students, it is needless to say that right now labor are the more essential part in any business organization. Without labor, no business can able to survive. Laborers are the very important part of the business. Without laborers, no business can able to survive. There are the physical laborers who also known as the workers. So they always play a very vital role in the business, or as far as business is concerned. Without labor, no business can able to survive, or no business can able to run its activities. So for this purpose, the business has to plan for various labor welfare schemes, or has to take various activities where the laborers will take its own part. Now for this purpose, the business always try to reduce the amount of labor turnover, because labor turnover in India always is a major problem. If labor will left our organization, if the efficient laborers is leaving our organization, then it is a very dangerous task for us. It is a very dangerous task for us, or it's a very dangerous situation for us. So being a business unit, we have to go for reducing the labor turnover, so that our efficient workers will be there with us, and accordingly the business will be able to produce good and quality product and able to satisfy the desired needs of the customers in the society. So laborers, in one sentence, remember, laborers always plays a vital role. With the help of managers and CEOs, no business can run, because every class I am repeatedly saying you that business cannot run by sitting in the AC room and making different plans on pen and paper. No doubt, the managers will take the pen and paper and sitting in the AC office or AC room, they will plan different policies of the organization. But it's the laborers who practically able to fulfill the desired plans of the managers. So fulfilling or fulfillment of plans is highly essential than making of policies. Managers will only make the policies. It's the laborers who will practically execute the different policy. So execution always very important or more powerful as compared to making of plans. So laborers always have its own importance. So being the business unit, we must plan ourselves what should we do so that the laborers will not lose or will not leave our organization. For that purpose, we may also provide them various fringe benefits also. You students, fringe benefits are those benefits, or fringe benefit means the non-monetary or non-cash benefits. There are, apart from their wages, the business can also provide them various fringe benefits like free education to their children, free insurance, free transportation, free housing or free accommodation, free fooding or subsidized fooding, free electricity charges. So these are the various, or free health insurance. So these are the various fringe benefits that the company may offer to its laborers, so that the efficient laborers or the existing laborers will not be able to or will not think for leaving the existing organization. So this is labor. Then capital is the amount invested by the business. So the businessman has to plan for or has to look for the total amount of investment that the businessman is made in his or her business, because unless otherwise we don't able to utilize properly our capital in a very efficient manner, then it may lead to loss. If not lead to loss, the amount will be blocked in a certain part where there is no production unit. Suppose business at present is running 5 projects, by undertaking 5 different projects. Suppose project number 3 is not presently being demanded, or the project number 3 is not presently running. So if we unnecessarily block a huge amount of money in project number 3, then we must say that we are not making efficient use of the capital. So being a clever businessman, we should always diversify our total amount of capital to those profit making oriented or profit oriented projects, so that there will be optimum utilization of capital organization. And at the end, we have to go for the different departments of the organization in a very careful manner, so that there will be proper coordination among different departments. The students, let's take one example. In the organization, there are different departments: purchase department, sales department, marketing department, research and development department, finance department. So there are different departments. Now, if there is not a proper coordination and cooperation among the different department of the organization, then also the organization will not able to make a good profit. How? Suppose if there is a quarrel between the purchase manager and the sales manager. So what this will result? The purchase manager will purchase the raw materials in right time. Fine. The production manager will able to produce the goods in right time, but the sales manager is not willing to increase the sales. So he will not able to, he is not sending the demanded goods to the market directly. So if the goods are not being sent to the market as per the scheduled time, do you think the business will able to make profit? Why this result, or why this situation came? Because there is a quarrel between, due to some reason, there is a quarrel between the purchase manager and the sales manager. The reverse is also possible. I am not telling that. The reverse is not possible also, because take the reverse example. If the sales manager is ready to sell the goods, the production manager is ready to produce the good, but the purchase manager is not purchasing the raw materials in time, hence he is not able to supply to the production manager the raw materials in time, and the production manager automatically is not able to produce the desired goods in time. So whatever may be, the ultimate result is the business is making loss, because the business fails to send the finished goods to the ultimate consumer at need times, or at the peak time, or at the desired time. So being the organization, it is quite essential to make use of the various resources, that is different departments. So being the businessman, what we have to do? we have to make sure that there is proper coordination and cooperation among the different departments of the business. Then only the business can run in a very smooth manner. So now you are getting an idea regarding how the various resources of business like land, labor, capital and organization plays a very vital role as far as optimum utilization of resources are concerned. So students, this is all about point number 2. Let's move to another point. Fulfillment of wants of the people. Fulfillment of different plans of the people. So in today's competition, it's a very important point. That's why I'm thinking what to explain. Fulfillment of wants is highly essential because today's market is very much competitive. Market is very competitive in nature. So in order to bring a great challenge to the other competitors in the market, we have to satisfy the desired wants of the people at the right time. Because if people are satisfied with our company's product, then remember, in the last class I told you, if we are able to satisfy even one single customer, then never think that we are having only one good customer. That one good customer can lead to or can bring us 100 more customers to our business. The one single customer can able to bring 100 amount of more customers to our business. So if we able to fulfill the wants of the people, then automatically it will lead to increase our business activity, or there will be definitely huge amount of profits. So fulfillment of the wants is always a very vital factor. So let's move to another point. That is employment generation. Yes, students. Another importance of business is that with the help of business, no doubt, the businessman is making the profit. भाई हम तो बिजनेस इसीलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि प्रॉफिट कमा सके. लेकिन the ultimate result of business is that it is also lead to generate the amount of employment in the society. Because if one business establishes in any part of the country, there are 100 number of people who will get employment at different sectors. like the managers, like the CEOs, starting from the CEOs, like the laborers, like the managers. So there are number of persons who will be able to get the employment with the help of business. So always the business creates a huge amount of employment in the society, and as you all know, only when there is employment in the society, then only the economic stability of the country can be maintained or can be assessed or can easily be properly maintained. So employment generation is another important aspect of business. There are 2 or 3 more importance of business which we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.